I found out my wife was cheating. Because of our Alexa, that's not a joke. That's not some quirky tech glitch story you tell over beers. That's how I discovered my entire marriage was a lie. My name's Ethan. I'm 35, and I work in IT for a mid-sized software company in Austin, Texas. My now ex-wife is Claire. We were together for almost a decade. Married since 2017. Dating since 2013. I met her at a friend's birthday party. She had this loud, unapologetic laugh and an energy that made the whole room feel alive. I was hooked from day one. We didn't have kids at first. It was a mutual decision. We both wanted to travel, save up, get our careers in order. Then, as time passed, we just sort of didn't come back to that topic. I figured it would happen when it was meant to. Looking back, I realized I was probably the only one still expecting it to happen. Our marriage, from the outside, looked solid. We weren't the lovey-dovey couple on Instagram, but we were stable. We had routines: Friday night pasta and wine, Saturday movie marathons, Sunday morning coffee in bed. We had little inside jokes, half-finished DIY projects, matching mugs. It wasn't fireworks, but it was home. I worked a lot, sometimes too much. I'm the kind of guy who'll wake up at 2 a.m. to fix a server outage, or spend weekends tweaking network configs. Claire used to tease me about loving code more than her. I'd always laugh and say, "You're still my favorite user." Cringy. Yeah, but true. About a year ago, I got obsessed with smart home tech. I started upgrading our apartment. Smart lights, smart thermostat, smart door lock, and of course, the crown jewel, Alexa. I was like a kid in a candy store. I set up routines, voice commands, connected it to everything from the blinds to the coffee maker. Claire found it amusing. Said I was turning our place into a spaceship, but she played along. Alexa lived in our living room. We mostly used her to play music or check the weather. Claire rarely used it beyond play Taylor Swift or set a timer for 20 minutes. Then came March. I had to travel to Seattle for a 4-day tech conference. Left on a Monday. Planned to return Thursday night. Claire kissed me goodbye like usual. Quick, distracted, already scrolling through her phone. I didn't think much of it. Tuesday night, I'm in my hotel room. Bored after a long day of panels. I open the Alexa app to check on the smart thermostat. Typical IT guy move. Then I notice something odd. Voice history. Now, I know Alexa records snippets of voice commands for service improvement. I'd explained that to Claire when I installed it. What caught my eye was that there were multiple voice logs at odd hours. And not just play music or what's the latest weather. There were clusters of commands, like someone was actively playing with the system. Curious. I hit play on the first one. Claire's voice. "Alexa, play romantic playlist." A pause. Then a male voice. Laughing. Claire again. "Shh. Just go with it." Then more laughter. Then kissing sounds. Clothes rustling. Then, "Alexa, dim the lights to 50%. My stomach dropped. I listened to the next one. And they. Next. Same voices. Same pattern. Playlists. Whispering. Moaning. Laughter. "Alexa, turn on fireplace mode." Alexa set the volume to 30%. It wasn't a one-time thing. It was orchestrated. And the man's voice? Familiar. It took me a second to place it. But when I did, I almost dropped my phone. Jake, my best friend, my college roommate, the guy who helped me move into this apartment, the guy who had dinner at our place 2 weeks ago, the guy I introduced to Claire. I sat on that scratchy hotel bed, listening to every single file. There were 7 recordings over 3 days, All while I was gone. All in our home. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just disconnected. My body went into sysadmin mode. Back up the data. Document everything. Preserve the logs. I came home a day early. Claire was surprised, but not suspicious. I lied, said the last day of the conference was canceled. She made spaghetti. Asked about my trip. I watched her the whole time. Her movements, her tone. The way she looked down when I made eye contact. I felt like I was watching a stranger in my kitchen. That Friday, I invited both of them over. Claire, obviously, and Jake, under the pretense of celebrating a fake promotion I claimed to have received. Told him to bring wine. They showed up. All smiles. Jake handed me a bottle of red. Claire asked if we could order Thai later. I said, sure. Let's start with a little audio project I've been working on. Plugged in the USB. Turned on the TV. First track. Alexa, play romantic playlist. I didn't look at them. I watched the screen. The waveform danced. Their voices echoed through the room. Claire froze. Jake dropped his glass. What the hell is this? He stammered. You tell me. I replied. Claire started crying. Jake tried to deny it. Then they turned on each other. Blaming, accusing, deflecting. I sat through it all in silence. When they were done shouting, I handed them both a small envelope. Inside, printed logs, timestamps, transcriptions. This is for your records. I said, don't worry. The judge gets a copy too. Filed for divorce that Monday. In court. Claire looked like she hadn't slept in a week. Jake didn't show up. Coward. My liar didn't even need to speak much. I had everything. The recordings, the logs, even screenshots from the app showing command. History during my trip. The judge didn't say much. But when I played one of the cleaner recordings, just voices, no moaning, he raised an eyebrow and said, well, that's certainly conclusive. I got the apartment, the tech, even the cat, which Claire had barely cared for anyway. It's been 6 months. I live alone now, still working in IT, still drinking. My Friday night wine. Alexa's still in the living room. Sometimes, late at night, I look at her and say, thanks for listening. And in that flat, synthetic voice, she replies, you're welcome. And yeah, I might be imagining it, but I swear she sounds just a little smug. The story has come to an end. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for more intriguing stories and tales. Bye-bye for now.